Okay.
Hey guys, it's Miss Jessica here, and you know, when I show up on your screens, I bring you nothing but something interesting. And we are about to rock this podcast interview with my host, Angela Tseba Mosi. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ompfa. Those who know me better, they call me Ompfa Does It Better. And I'm out here today, another episode, LevelUP Plug. And today I have
Yeah.
a special guest, Miss Jessica. How are you, Miss Jessica?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me here.
Pleasure. I thought let me just call someone who does something unique, like someone who's in the content creation journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you just tell them what you do? Because I think I'm summarizing.
Yes.
Yes.
So basically, I do content creation, and it doesn't really have like a niche yet.
Yes.
So I really like saying that I'm a social media personnel because I do everything that is to do.
With social media.
Yeah, with social media, I dance, I vlog, reviews, commentary, I do all of those things. And besides being a social media personality, I also do radio hosting, and I'm also like a red carpet host, presenter, it's like I'm in the media space. I do everything. I feel like when you are someone who is good at everything and someone who's willing to explore and to learn, you always find things about yourself you never knew you are capable of doing.
Yeah.
So with my situation, I think that's the case.
I see.
Yeah.
You just expose yourself into the social media space, and there's a lot just piling up into your character.
Yes, literally.
Okay, so take me back on how this whole thing started, because I believe there's a lot of content creators, and
yes,
I think now that you do it professionally, you know that taking content is not just you wearing phony or shoot there. There's more that goes to it.
Yes, true.
So can you take me back into your journey, how it began and how did you become successful in this journey?
Honestly, I started content creation way before I knew it was content. I mean, I started with Facebook because I felt like at the time Instagram was for rich people.
Yeah.
So I started with Facebook back in 2022. I was out of high school by then. And I just started posting my pictures, my videos, and people really were engaging with it, and I didn't know it was content creation until late 2024 when I experienced a violation, and I was so depressed because I ended up like losing my job because of that.
Can I, if it's not too deep to ask, what type of violation?
Sexual harassment.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry.
So, what's another bridge? I'm healed now. And I'm okay. Yes. So during that time, because I lost my job, I couldn't go back to where I used to work because this is where it happened. So I had to find an escape in order for me not to be depressed, because I know mostly I'm in my head. So what can I do? I started paying more attention to social media. I'm like, okay, let me create TikTok, let me create Instagram, and then let me post more on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I used that as a distraction.
As an escape of whatever.
Yes.
Hey, first time you got someone healing or going to therapy through social media.
Yeah.
It's a unique way to say it.
Yeah, but anyway, I did go to therapy for real. Yes, I did attend like professional therapy so that I can be fine. And all thanks to my mom for the support that she gave during that time, because Sana, I was going through it. But we thank God. It's by God's grace that He can such He can such. So it was really that actually, So I think it started booming really because I was paying more attention to like posting and stuff like that. Even though like my content was not getting like really those likes, but it was doing well.
Okay, let's say for someone who is starting their content journey, which type of content were you posting out this whole thing? Because there are people who be like, I know go post like a Pilego Santi. I don't have a proper get ready with me because I'm cooling every day. So what type of content were you posting out from?
So back then I was doing a beauty content where I post like pictures of me, like when I'm dressed like fashion. Yeah, just clothes, even though it's not like, expensive kind of fashion clothes. but I was just posting like the OOTD.
I see.
Yes, and sometimes I would do vlogs and like maybe errands and stuff like that. That's what I used to post initially.
Oh, yes. So, did you ever imagine that you doing such things, you posting your errands, which everybody does errands, you vlogging will take you to this world where you are now?
No, honestly, if someone told me this 2 years ago, I never for once imagined that I would be in a media space.
Oh, yes.
And being known by people. I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't take myself as a famous person.
Yes.
I just think I am popular because if you can open Facebook, there will be a post of Miss Jessica somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Post of Miss Jessica, will just pop up. So I never thought I would be like I would do so good in media space. And if someone had told me that years ago, I would be like,
nah,
that's not it.
Stop
camping. Literally.
True.
Yeah.
Was there, let's say, on your journey, since you said you started in 2022?
Yes.
Now we're in 2026. That's like 4 years.
Yes.
Was there a moment where you wanted to give up or things were tough on your side?
A lot of times. A lot of times I thought of like giving up. There were times where I deactivated my accounts on Instagram.
Yeah, and so it gets that deep.
It gets that deep because I feel like you get so overwhelmed, especially if you are someone who wants your work to be seen, who aspire to work with brands, And now I've really channeled my mind to say my page or my account is not professionally built to work with a brand. It's more like a personal blog where I just post what I want to post, what I feel comfortable in, and I made it like that. And then it also gets to a point where if you start focusing on the likes and the views, and then it defeats the whole purpose of you starting your content creation, because now you're focusing more on the views and the likes. And you're asking yourself if people are seeing it, if I'm receiving it well. But when you get those things, it does happen. And it has happened to me a lot of times. I just had to sit myself down and say, Jessica, remember, you don't care about the likes.
But you're not doing it for the people.
We're not doing it. Yeah, you're not doing it for the people. You're doing it for yourself because this is another way of you expressing yourself.
Oh, yes. So that was the situation that led you to deactivating the account.
Yeah, and another thing, there were personal things that were going on in my life then. I think with my work, I just have with my work.
Later when you have to work,
wait again. Sometimes in spaces where I work, I don't know what happens, but they just get possessed or something, and then they make it so difficult for me to create.
Oh,
yes.
But I feel like usually most creative people
they
find it difficult to work because when you work you follow rules. It's like telling a creative baby to circle or color inside the circle. And when you go draw, you have to
you are limited.
You are limited. So I feel like maybe that's why you find it difficult to manage in the working space because you are meant to be doing content.
Yeah, you see, that's why. So now, when I work, I prefer doing something that is within the media space.
Oh, yeah.
Something that has marketing inside, advertising, promoting, because I feel like I'm good with socials and I can find my way through it.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I can just navigate whatever that I need to, and it will become so accessible and easier for me. Other than working oh my God, like an OP, my past job.
Yes.
There were a lot of restrictions, a lot, and I felt like that place was holding me down. Because after I resigned, things started aligning, things started blooming. I started seeing light, literally.
So it's like your work was gatekeeping.
Yeah, it was. Sana, it was gatekeeping my potential. Because after that, I've got to see how much I can go, how far I can go. I can reach my fullest potential and still be able to do more. So it was,
Okay, I get the message. I get the message.
Yeah.
You spoke of having to deal with the likes, the comment, whatever like you, whatever comment. So how did you change from that mindset and rise to a mindset where you're growing your audience, you're building loyalty, audience. How did you manage to do it?
What building loyalty and building like a community. So back in 2025, early April, I think that's where I started gaining traction in my content because I saw this post for Mzansi Arts and Media Awards, and I was like, should I take a chance on it? Let me just test my potential. And then I was like, okay, let me just tell people to nominate me under this post for best content creator and stuff like that. I took my chances. I was just taking my chances. And surprisingly, people were like, okay, cool. Jessica, we'll support you. We're going to mention you. And people started mentioning me, And when I won that award, it became another confirmation to say, okay, you are in the right path.
You're born to do this.
You are born to do this. Just keep doing it. The likes, the following will come later. Why not just keep producing quality content?
True.
And as much as sometimes I feel like it's not really relatable because I post most of my pictures, just me, Jay, it's not really that relatable. And people now are moving with the relatable trends. They want to see something relatable in your vlogs. You wake up in the morning, you eat a magwinya. That's what everybody does. Eating a magwinya in the morning. So it's those kind of things. But with me, during that nomination, Yams and Arts and Media Awards, that's when I started getting followers and posting videos, because now I post videos a lot. Now I post every day. I even lost times. How many times I post a day?
Every day.
Every day. I mean, I'm posting. There's always something.
Chris, you don't keep your fans hungry.
Yes.
They will always get something.
Exactly. And there's a lot of do's. Don't do this. Don't do that. And this thing. And I feel like you should do whatever that works for you.
Oh, can you just mention that? Don't do this. Don't do that.
Don't do this. Okay. Some they say don't post maybe ka 9. Post ka 4. Babona. Oscar posta dinepe tse dingata. Posta maybe 2-1. Sometimes they say, no, don't post every day because people get bored. And then some they say, post every day, be consistent, stuff like that. So me, I say, okay, fine. I hear what you guys say, but I will do what works for me and I will do what I think my community likes. And ever since then, it has been like thriving.
So I think it's important for you to do or to be different in your own content.
Yes.
Because guys are
copy and paste.
Because you'll never reach level.
Yes.
So to just do your thing. If every day.
Yes.
I see the future. So my question is, how do Batsari take this whole thing? Because mind you, we live in an era where there's a certain pattern that is designed for a black child.
Tell me about
it.
The minute you deviate from it, it becomes a problem. Honestly speaking, like when I started content, my mom is one person who was not comfortable with me posting my life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was not really comfortable with me. Yeah.
I get you.
Like she was not comfortable. And remember, we live in days where people get kidnapped easily via social media and stuff like that. So those were her fears. She didn't understand it one bit. Even when I won them Mzansi Arts and Media Awards, she was happy, but still she was so hesitant to say, Jessica, okay, now I'll allow you to, my mom was not in support of this thing. She was not in support of it. And then in 2024, July, I started getting into the media space more.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I became like a creative director for like this other organization. It's like a creative thing.
Don't it. What's the
the UBAs. I became a creative director for the UBAs, And with my aim when I went there, I thought maybe I was going to be a model because I was trying like different things.
Oh, yes. As long as there's a camera.
As long as there's a camera. So I became a creative director there. And then she started warming up a little. And then obviously I decided to enter for Tembisa Awards.
Oh, yes.
Yes, which I won for Best Influencer of the Year.
Congratulations.
So when I won Tembisa Awards, I think that's when she became like, okay, this is her thing.
Yeah, she's the best in TV.
Yeah, this is her thing. Let me just allow her to do her thing. Because another thing that I feel she feared was her blocking my potential.
Oh, yes. You might find out you were born to make it in this content.
Yes.
And due to her fears, she blocked everything.
Exactly. So she now gave me the leverage to say, okay, cool. I see what you are doing well in this thing, and I can see that you are receiving so much love. So I'll just allow you to do your thing and excel in it. And then she started becoming in support of it. Yeah.
I think once you have support the exactly. Because to get approval from the parent actually is not easy.
It isn't.
Because but approve as school as long as it's school to get approval.
Apply apply. Yeah, it gets to that. You are like parents sometimes, but yeah, man.
I'm glad she softened up and she became someone supportive. So I think social media comes with a lot of criticism. Like there's some people are free to comment whatever.
Yeah.
You are dropping an OOTD someone when not the outfit it's a how
I can understand.
How do you deal with criticism that comes with being online? Because everyone can say, how do you deal with that?
Honestly speaking, let me tell you something funny. So at my house, we don't have a garage. The garage that we have is occupied by a Pakistan.
Oh, yes.
Pakistan owners, people that sell there.
Yes.
And obviously, because sometimes we do want to take good pictures, not because we are afraid of our background, but we want a good looking background for our pictures.
True.
You understand? So opposite where I stay, there's a garage where I always take pictures.
Oh, I see. Yes.
So where that opposite house where there's a garage and I take pictures all the time, I once got ridiculed because of that.
Online or by?
In person.
Oh, yes.
They be like, when I play too much, you piece of shit go the garage it's about. Why was I should go ahead? So that was like, oh shit, okay.
Man, I hear you. I'm like, yo.
That was like, yo.
It's so common. I think for Batuago Kasme, in every street, there's always that pretty house.
Yes.
So when you want good pictures,
you go to that house.
I go to that house.
Literally. So like that was like the most thing that actually like, Jessica, okay, cool. And then on social media again, I did receive some critics, especially when I won the Tembisa Awards. Yeah, people were asking, what's Manjelo influencer?
I get you.
Yeah.
I feel like the people that you were in competition with were also nominated. It was people who were already doing things known in certain places. When Nanje, all of a sudden you're a newbie in this game and you're winning at the same time.
I think it's in God's timing. It's all in alignment. And when I tell you during that process of being nominated and just telling people, campaigning for votes, it was such a difficult 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. It was a hard 3 months because I also kept questioning what I do.
Okay, go deeper. I feel like people don't know the side of content.
Yeah. So, like, I started questioning things. Is my content worth it now?
Oh, will people vote for
Will people vote for me because I post this? And then when you look at it, at that time on Facebook, I was on 18K followers. And then on TikTok, I think I was on 1,000, 2,000, somewhere there followers. And then on Instagram, I think I was on 1K followers, 2K, somewhere there.
Yes.
I was still very much a baby in all my social media platforms.
And your competition, they were for the 100K.
My competition was like 100K followers on Facebook, 100K TikTok, and they're doing so well. These are people that are working with brands.
Oh yes. They've achieved the goal that you want to achieve.
That I want to achieve.
Yes.
And looking at that, I was like, hamo, diavoya. Will I even make it?
I get you.
But I had to lock in and say, you know what? Okay, fine. They might have a big following. They might have like a lot of reactions on their content and whatnot. But I also know what I want. And what I want to get out from this is me winning.
Yes.
And if I don't win, I'm grateful for the exposure and the
True,
recognition.
true.
You know, so I had those in mind saying, if I don't win, then it's good. I got the recognition. People now will know that there is Miss Jessica
out there.
out there. You see, so it was so difficult. But then I was like, okay, now that I have won, how? Which means
yes,
you know, and that even my winning came with a lot of critique, and that hurt me so much because I'm like, these people don't know how much hard work I put in.
Oh yes, because you might find out that those people who you were competing with, which they have high following, they never went out and asked, go there. You probably went door to door, message to email, message to message.
I campaigned.
You campaigned.
I campaigned
for mayor.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I campaigned in that 3 months. I campaigned, and it was monetary votes. It was monetary votes, which means that people were spending their money to ensure that I win. You know, I couldn't even sleep sometimes because I would be so anxious, asking myself if people are voting. Because sometimes people would send like proof of payment to say, Jessica, I voted for you. Some they don't. It's just quiet. And then when you're seeing polls every week to say, oh, when you're on third place, and sometimes you're not even sure how that poll works.
Oh yes.
You see, so now you're just confused. Okay, at least go top 3 at least go top 3 yeah.
There's hope.
There's hope. Yeah. No, yes. So it was really hard, and campaigning is never an easy thing to do. Because you get moments where you just feel like you should just let it all go.
Oh yes.
And sometimes you feel like, okay, let me just keep pushing. You know, yeah. So
I get you. So after winning the awards, ideally a certain type of pressure for you to perform in a better level. Because mind you, you won awards, when I know influencer guy, things like that. Then just that feeling pressure, I should start being more influential now.
Yeah.
Start getting out there. Ideally a certain type of pressure winning an award.
It came with pressure, honestly speaking, because I felt like people were expecting a lot from me.
Yes.
People were expecting me to do well. Like people were just expecting me to like flourish. And they forget what I'm You can't predict You see, so like a lot of people expected me to flourish, but at the same essence, I did like have a brand collaboration with a skincare brand.
Oh yes.
Yes, and
mention the
the Ompfa Beauty, organic
be like
Ompfa Beauty. So I did work with them, and then along the line, things didn't go well
with the brand.
So I had to like cut it and say, okay, cool. Sometimes things like this happen. So we move on to the next one.
True.
And then I got my big first radio host job. Okay, I think I'm juggling like a lot of jobs right now.
Okay.
Because I'm into corporate. I'm a marketing strategist and an admin. I'm also doing radio hosting. It's a red carpet hosting.
How do you survive you doing all of these things 24 hours a day? How do you balance all of this?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Some people can't even do what when you're doing all three.
So honestly, with my job, the corporate job is like from Monday to Friday.
Oh yes.
And then most of the events are on Saturdays.
Oh yes.
And my radio show is on Saturday as well. So events mostly we know what are late.
Oh, so it's easy to go to event.
It's easy to go to event and also do my radio hosting job.
Amara, you know, just imagine Friday was an event. Yeah, they.
So yes, talk about day. I was there last night, talking about things that happened last night. There was a birthday celebration at the Hangout, and I was also one of the people that was invited.
Oh yes,
Sana, I was from work. I didn't even go home. I just called my mom and told her, "Mommy, I'll be home late because I'm attending this birthday party." I was like, okay, cool. Because you see, now she's in support. She even allows me to come back home late. Yes, that's what it was. It would have been that.
Yes.
But now she allows it. And I went there. When I tell you, even right now, I'm tired. But because this thing is in me, I love doing it. I am so passionate about it. And I just allow myself to be energized and give it my all, you see.
True.
So I feel like if you love something and you're passionate about it and you are intentional about it, and then it all works out.
True. Passion will push you a step further.
Yes.
Because Miss Lizzie once said this, and it stuck on my mind. So Miss Lizzie was like, no matter what you do in life will get hard.
Exactly.
So it's better to experience hardship doing what you love.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean,
if you're stressed,
clock that. Clock that.
Yes, if you're stressed about a background you should have, interviews, being a presenter, stress about this on top.
Yes.
Other than you stressing about what's that other thing that you were doing before this whole thing?
OP.
Yes. Other than you stressing about being an OP and it's something that you don't even want.
Yes.
Rather stress about things that you love. So what inspired you to move into the radio presenting world? Because mind you, being a radio presenter comes with a lot of responsibility.
Yes.
When no kabuta le fasore ka isra much Bama.
So yeah, it has influence.
It has a lot of influence. So what inspired you to dive into that space and decide, or no man, I'll be responsible with my language, what I say. Yes, what inspired you to go?
Okay, so firstly, I'd like to touch on the fact that I used to work at a call center.
Yeah.
And at a call center, there's this thing that they call counseling, where you go and listen to your calls if you're not making sales. They make you listen to your own call with the client, and then they ask you to find out what actually went wrong during that call.
I can imagine.
That was like the most hardest times of my life, because I'm like, but I say this all the time, and sometimes I make sales. I don't know why today is different, you know. And my supervisor would always say, Jessica, you have a beautiful voice. You sound so good on the call. Like, you sound so good. You are so well articulated, you know? So when I went to co-host on a radio, I didn't go with the thought of maybe someday I would be like a radio host.
Oh, so you were just co-hosting?
Yeah, I was just co-hosting for that particular day only.
Oh, that's how it started.
That's how it started, actually.
Okay.
That's how it started, actually. So when I co-hosted on the show, it was called 2K Central with Bags. So we were talking about black tags and stuff like that. And because I'm one person who loves being informed and I know a bit about black tags and how it works, it was so easier for me to engage in that conversation. So I was like, okay, now that I am here, it felt so good being there. I really enjoyed being there. And I know it becomes easier because I don't have there are no cameras, so it's just me and the people that I would. Yes, it's just us there. So I was like, okay, here I'm also given an option to be myself, to be comfortable, to do what I do, you know. And it was the best.
And your voice matters.
And your voice matters. I always say that to my listeners. I'm like, your voice matters.
True.
So whatever that you say, we're gonna put it into consideration and see how it's gonna help others. But so it started like that with the radio hosting, and then the founder of the KMP Pod Radio really took liking to how I articulate myself, how I speak, and how I present my facts. And just like that, I got into the show. I got my own show. Things were just...
Look at God cookie.
And I marinate, and he makes sure.
It makes sure. I'm glad that you're taking a step into your creative journey. It comes with more and more things coming up. So how do you, like, if let's say you were to differentiate between you being in a radio and you being a content creation, is those two different Miss Jessica, or given to one?
It's just the same person. The same person that you see on social media who does content, and the very same one you listen to on radio
is the same one.
Same person.
For those who don't know about, let's say, your show, which radio, how they can tune in.
Bonang, guys, you can check it out on all my social media platforms at Miss Jessica. The Miss is with a double I, guys. Don't get it twisted. The link is all on my bio, guys. You can click it on, and you can also listen to the during the week shows and also on weekend. My show is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. guys.
Dango.
Yeah.
Since how you telling me the story of how you joined into the radio space, it's like all of a sudden you didn't go to school for it, you didn't prepare for it. You didn't go to school for it. You didn't prepare for it mentally, I believe.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that.
Yes. So my question is, probably there are lessons that you learned along the journey. Obviously, you had to learn a lesson because, like, what are some of the things that you learned, you being in the radio space?
In the radio space, one thing I can tell you is that, like, they don't care about how you feel.
Okay.
Like, if you're sad, angry, you always have to be enthusiastic.
Oh, show up no matter what.
You need to show up regardless.
I once thought of it wisely one day. I'm like, if you're listening to it, the voice of these people, they give the same energy every day.
Yes.
And there are days where they don't feel like it. How do they survive?
Like, literally, you just have to push yourself to say, there are people listening to me, and it's probably like over 1,000 people. Some, they are not in their best selves, and they are trusting your voice to exactly.
I get you.
You know, so it's that. So it's more like you are a middleman. You are a helper in someone's life that is, so gloomy, not so good. Someone just had a fight with their partner, and you are their voice to make sure that they feel better. So as a radio host, you just need to show up regardless. The same enthusiastic energy that you give, it should always be there. Even if you will grieve after when you're off air. Mara on air, you must spread that energy as if nothing happened. True. You can even say, yo, guys, wait, mama, mara da.
I get your vibe.
You get it. So you always need to be like up your game.
Yes, you can't be that. You can't bring sadness.
Yes, you can't bring sadness to the radio.
But I feel like it's something difficult for a radio host to do that.
It is.
So it means that the character we should bring out to radio, it should always be consistent.
Yes.
Unlike content you come up with, alright guys, go be. I'm dealing with this and this.
Yes.
And people can engage to it.
Yeah.
They can take both negative and positive.
Yes.
And radio ring like a positive proper life.
So difficult. Yeah. When I tell you I was going through a heartbreak, the most terrible heartbreak.
So
and that time I had to show up. That's when I learned in radio how whether you feel like when you are sad or you are heartbroken, you need to bring your A game. It was so difficult. But anyway, because I am Miss Jessica, I always bring my A game.
You move on.
I move on. We move.
We move.
Give a pillow. Life in the
I wonder where you hit that.
Yeah.
Do you see, okay, like since you're in the radio space, do you see yourself, where do you see yourself in the after 5 years? Do you see yourself doing more radio?
Yes.
Or maybe you might be acting when at these days.
Hey, why I do everything?
I would say busy.
Well, I believe that I am capable of what I set my mind into.
Oh yes. Oh
yes.
I can do all things
through Christ who strengthens me.
Amen.
And I feel like I want to work with like bigger radio stations like your Metro FM, your YFM.
And you sound good, eh?
Really?
I would really focus on radio. I would be a number one fan.
Yeah. So right now I'm just building my portfolio and my profile just to be like I be good, so I don't make mistakes. So right now it's more like this is a learning phase for me on this particular radio, and I'm taking all the lessons that I could get. I am open to learning. I think that's one of the things that makes it easier for me to thrive.
Oh, yes.
Because I am willing to learn and I'm willing to be corrected. So seeing myself working with like big radio stations.
That would be good.
That would be good. And that would be super good.
Yeah, if I hear of something, I don't know,
we're squeezing in.
LevelUP Plug.
Yeah.
So besides you doing radio, you're also a red carpet presenter. Yes, can you tell us about that? How did you get lucky?
Hey guys, I still like hard work.
Okay, can you explain how?
Okay, so with the radio host, remember there's Tembisa Awards, right?
Yes.
And I've seen how Tembisa Awards work. I've been a nominee before. So I told this guys, and I'm like, guys, this year I don't want to be a nominee. I want to do something different.
Yeah.
I want to be your host. I want to be a presenter of the red carpet. I want to be that. And they're like, no, why was I we nominee? Then we presenter, we can just talk about it and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, we can talk about it, but with the nominee thing, let me give others a chance.
Yes,
I want
let
this
other
one.
people shine.
Yeah, let other people shine. But nah, I want this one. I want to be a red carpet presenter. I told them what I want.
Oh, yes. So you had that in mind.
I had that in mind already.
Power of the mind.
So yes, I had that in mind already. And then I told them, it's a son. And then I think, fortunately enough for me, the presenter that was there initially just resigned. And that's how I got in. That's how I literally got in, And then they were like, okay, Jessica, we are having this gala. It's a private gala. Can you please be our red carpet host? I was like, how? Nina. And mind you, it's my first time doing presenting on a red carpet. I've never done it before. I don't have experience with it. But because I always set my mind to do things that align with my part. Sana, it went so well.
You killed it.
I killed it. One way.
My question is, are you not nervous though? Like, let's say you are in the celeb whom you grew up watching on TV. Now you have to interview that person. I will be nervous.
Obviously, I would be nervous. But you know what my boss told me? When you're interviewing a celebrity and you guys are in the same space, you guys latswana.
Oh, yeah. Eventually in the same space.
Yeah, for the fact that you are in the same space, you guys lalikana latswana. So do not give off that energy. I'm a fan. Because the moment you do that, they get bored by it.
True, because they meet fans every day.
Every day. Yeah, so they get bored by it. There's no enthusiasm. There's no realness in it. So it's best you make sure that you just stick to you being you. If you are nervous, take that nervousness and put it aside and then do what you do best.
True. Because you have to show up. Our no choice.
Yes.
If you were to give tips out there, what makes a great red carpet presenter?
Firstly, if your outfit is good, your confidence will automatically become exceptionally big. You get my point.
I once heard if you look good, you feel good.
You feel good.
And if you feel good,
yeah, you get my point. So the best way to be confident is when you are on a good outfit.
So tip number 1, dress good.
Because people, when they look at you, the impression that they have is like, okay, that lady, that guy.
And even, attention, you get it.
Exactly.
When you enter a room, people are like, oh, wait, who's there?
Who's there? Now you are drawing eyes.
Yes.
People are staring. I think that's the first tip to making a good red carpet host. The second one is be comfortable. The second thing that you'd want to do is be comfortable. Because if you are comfortable, you'd be able to think thoroughly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you'll be able to articulate yourself well. Your train of thoughts will be aligned perfectly with what you want to say during that night or during the day. Yeah.
I hope you guys are taking it.
Please take notes.
She said a lot. She said a lot.
Yes. Yeah. That's
rumors says you also sort of brand ambassador of something.
Oh, man.
Rumors.
Oh, Sana.
Yes, can you tell me about that? I did some research about brand ambassador. I'm like, which one is this one?
Which one is this one?
Which one? This girl is doing this.
Oh, well, so what the brand ambassador I started recently. Yes. There's this brand called Anti-Cool.
I see it usually on social media.
Yes. They host Team Cool Sundays, Anti-Cool Fridays. It's a very big brand in Tembisa. And I really, really loved that brand so much because of the name Anti-Cool.
Yes.
Like that name, I feel like it resonates aura, it resonates confidence.
True.
It resonates like power, man, motion. You understand? So when we won in Tembisa Awards, they also gave us those shirts. That's Anti-Cool.
Anti-Cool, oh yes.
Yes. So I was like, wow, Anti-Cool is so nice. And then I went to the first Team Cool Sundays.
Oh yeah.
It was nice. I started going to their events. It was nice. And then I started talking about it on radio because I love what they do.
Oh, yes.
And I love how people are rocking it. People are just vibing with it. So I started, talking about it. I'm like, guys, Auntie Cool is so and stuff like that. Because me, I love taking chances. I text this person on Instagram, the owner of the brand.
Yes.
And then I ask him, hey, dude, I love your brand so much. So I wanted to ask if I want to be a brand ambassador.
How do I do it?
How do I do it? Girabiang, And surprisingly, because he's one person who follows what I do on social media, he sees how I push, he sees the hard work that I put in. He was like, not a problem. Just come, let's have a meeting with one of my social media handler, and then we'll talk about it. When I got to the meeting, it was more like they are telling me that you're already a part of the team. We're looking forward to working with you.
Oh yeah.
That's how I became a brand ambassador. Mudimu, I feel like God is just so good. God has been so good to me. And whatever rejection and delays that I was getting then, it's now being made up now.
So sometimes, even if, let's say, in your life, it's realignment. It's a delay for a purpose.
Yes.
Because you know you went through different jobs only to learn that, nah, man, I don't belong here.
No.
I belong in another place. Because as much as they liked your voice, call center. And the voice is not meant for a phone. It's meant to be a radio host.
White king.
Like,
who would have thought?
Who would have thought? And in that time, you couldn't even think, oh, that's where I have to be. So, if I were to ask, what are your productive habits that keeps you organized, or things that you do besides all these 3 things that you do in life?
Oh, Shem, honestly speaking, I'm an introvert. So most of the time I'm at home. If I'm at home, I'm watching TV.
I'm finding hard to believe, but I'm listening.
But most of the time I'm at home, Shem. Unless if there are events, because I get events, they're not happening like every weekend, weekend.
So if there's nothing, you're chill.
Yeah, if there's nothing like apart from content creation, events, whatnot, I'm always at home and just brainstorming sometimes, because it's so hard to just sit and not think, because you need to think, okay, next time, how am I going to do a promo? No, you're always on your head now because you're thinking of new ideas.
Oh, yes.
Because people are now following the trends. So you need to keep up with things that are happening around you, especially in the entertainment space. Like sometimes dance challenge again, content creator, you need to learn that dance challenge so that next time you rock it on your social media.
Oh, I get you. You should always be updated.
Yes, it should always be updated. So apart from that, I'm always at home if I'm not outside. I'm home. I'm a family, just spending time and bonding.
I hear you. At least you get to balance all of them, because you find out you, as much as you're a content creator out there,
yes,
but your mom misses her daughter.
Yes.
Like, she doesn't get to have her daughter anymore. But since Ramona last week.
Yo.
So at least you take time and actually spends time with the family. So now she gets to experience different sides.
Yes. Literally.
So I want to ask or remind you, in the world of content creation, male and female, they're not treated the same.
Yeah.
When they see a woman striding, they'll be like,
yes.
What all those things. How do you survive all of these things? And how do you deal with it mentally?
Honestly, there were times when I won, they were like, I won because I know the people that are
hosting it.
Yeah, people that are hosting the event, people that are in charge of it. I know them. I have a relationship with them.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so hard because I'm like, that time I didn't even know any of them. And like even the chairperson, I only know him from, I knew he was doing high school, Kobi Tumelo.
Oh, yes.
But we've never had that close relationship. So it was that thing, I don't know these people. I just worked hard for me to get where I campaigned. I did everything in my power to make sure I win, and if Mudimu allows it, and then it did happen the way it did. So sometimes it's so hard to deal with such comments because people don't know
the work you put in there.
Yeah, people just don't know. And I feel like people now have become comfortable in commenting about people's lives, but they don't even know them, but they've become like so comfortable in commenting. True. It's so people are weird.
Mara, it's like, mind you, as content creators, you give them permission. Like, subscribe, and comment. You see that all the time.
And repost.
So Mind you, all of a sudden when they comment, they feel like they're entitled. But mind you, what you say in a media space, you should be responsible for it.
Yes.
Like you can't just post whatever that you want.
Yeah.
So to someone who wants to become like you maybe in the future, what would you tell them? Olala, Angel.
One thing I would say is that everyone has their own journey, and as much as you are still given time, still explore your potential. If you feel like you wanna venture into entertainment, do it. If you feel like you wanna venture into music, like corporate, just do it.
Got the limit.
Yeah, don't limit yourself, because I feel like the more you limit yourself, like it's the more that you are not going to reach your fullest potential. So if you are that person who loves exploring, doing things, and you have ideas in your head and you feel like they're gonna work out, execute them.
Just do it, ne?
Just do it. Just
Nike
execute. Yeah, just Nike it.
I get you.
Yes.
In closing though, what would you like to say to the public? Message that you wanna leave the young children, and where can they find you social media wise?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Jessica with
Miss Jessica.
So just in closing, what would you like to say to people?
Okay, so what I would really like to say, and I always say this to myself all the time, regardless of what you are going through, always choose to show up for yourself. Because no one will show up for you the way you would do for yourself, guys. So show up, guys. Kunzima kanjani? Kunetha, kunestorm, just show up. Just show up. That will be the best decision you could ever take for yourself. And you can find me on all my social media platforms, Miss Jessica with a double I. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, same social media name, Miss Jessica. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And it was a pleasure having such a guest.
Like that.
That's it from me from the LevelUP Plug. Tsara Plaka Joe.
Tsara Plaka Joe.